Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of our Crypto Consensus show. For today we have a special invitee, none other than Dexaran, white hat hacker and founder of Dex223, who will be joining us to answer some questions, doing a live interview, and I'm sure answering all your questions about Dex223, his personal life, his professional career and more. So for today we are also having a giveaway. For the past month here at the Crypto Consensus shows, we've had many selectionees and people winning at different games that we have every week. These people are selected and then have an opportunity to win at the end of the month through a raffle, which will be happening today. After our interview with Dexaran, you'll be having some more games at the show to select a few more potential winners. And after that, we'll have directly our raffle for the end of the month with more than $50 worth of Dex223 tokens to be won by 3 lucky winners today. So without further ado, we'll go with our interview with Dexaran. But of course, if you like the show, we'll be back here every week, happening every Thursday, 4 p.m. UTC. Crypto Consensus is also a community of influencers, which we have one community influencer for the African community, another for the Asian community. All of them are part of Crypto Consensus, and together we find, well, consensus on what are the best news to share in crypto and form a truly decentralized community of crypto enthusiasts which aim to give you the best information possible. So again, if you like the show, you can join us on our Telegram me, Crypto Consensus chat, if you want to follow the news, the other shows happening, the giveaways and everything that we do at Crypto Consensus. And again, we'll be back next week, also Thursday, 4 p.m. ETC as always. So without further ado, let's go for our invitee of the day, none other than Dexaran. So let's test if everything is going well. And there we go. So hello Dexaran, are you live here? Do you hear me well?
Hello? Yes, I can hear you.
And everyone can hear you well as well. Well, perfect. Hope you're doing well today. Well, thank you for coming to the show. This is for the Dex223 community, for our community at Crypto Consensus, and I'm sure many people were having I've been wanting for a long time to have this discussion, more of an open space to talk about decentralization, stability, security in the crypto industry. Lots of broad topics that don't necessarily have something to do with Dex223, but more with what are your personal opinions on how things are going with the crypto space, decentralization and more. So welcome here today, Dex.
Yeah, thank you. I would like to mention that I started my journey in crypto like in 2012 maybe. So it was before the Ethereum was founded, and I observed the early days of Bitcoin. I was a Dogecoin miner at some point with my GPUs, and I witnessed how the space changed. So basically I joined crypto in an attempt to be more secure financial wise, because I don't trust banks. I was living in Russia for quite a long time, and Russia is quite a decent place to live, but they have completely crazy government, and sometimes they implement completely crazy laws, and all the banks have to obey, and they can at any point of time just if you say something they don't like, or if you do something that someone will not like, they can just issue an order for the bank to freeze your account, take out your money, and there's a problem there.
Did something like this happen to you directly, or were you just afraid of something like that happening to you?
I was just afraid of it, but it was quite obvious that this can happen, and I witnessed some accidents like this. And honestly, this is mostly between you and the government in case of Russia, but in case of other countries, the problem is relevant because any bank involves trust. you have to trust the bank that it will not mess with your money, and it will be still there when you will need it. And this is not guaranteed. And we have seen that Silicon Valley is one of the largest banks in banking industry, and it goes insolvent. And this is a problem. With any place that you offer your money. They can fail and you will suffer. In case of banks, they can fail for different reasons. They can just be a bad bank and make some mistakes, or you can have a government on top of this banking system, which will have some degree of control over them. And if they don't like you for any reason, they can
just freeze your account right there.
Freeze your account and complicate your life significantly. So crypto was a decent solution for this problem, and at this point in 2014, 2015, there were not that much crypto exchanges. The ecosystem around crypto was very small, and there were much less people in the world who know that crypto exists. And this was just a promising tech. And I'm a security expert. I was a security expert at this time already. This is my main profession, I would say. I was also a game developer at some point, but this is my hobby. And this was interesting for me as a cryptographer, and all these things going on in crypto are my professional area of interest. So I decided to join and maybe work on some projects for some time, because it was mainly interesting for me, and I've seen a significant potential in this area, because it actually solves a problem, the problem of your financial freedom. And regarding the decentralization, it was described in Bitcoin white paper, the original vision of Satoshi Nakamoto, and the vision is quite different from what we have right now, because he was thinking that he is designing such a system that everyone on the planet will be part of. You will rent your CPU powers to the system in exchange for some chance of getting profit, and since everyone will be part of the system, it will be fault tolerant. And when we are discussing the decentralization, we should understand why we even need it. Because I say that crypto is a good solution to the problem of financial freedom,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. But how is it related to decentralization, and how is it achieved? Decentralization is a property of a system which can increase its fault tolerance. There is some similar term in case of trading. So if our listeners are familiar with trades, this is diversification. So when you buy something, you don't want to buy one asset, because if something bad happens to it, you lose it and you suffer. You want to buy many other assets, and the chance of all of these things going to hell at the same time are much smaller. And if we want to simplify this even more, don't place all the eggs in one basket, because if something bad happens, you lose it all, and you don't want this.
That's true. That's Warren Buffett that said that, I think. Which was very good advice when I first heard it. Yeah, don't put all the eggs in the same basket. That's what I recommend to everyone at the shows and in crypto in general. Don't put all your money just in something. Yeah.
This is not just a financial advice. This is
life advice also.
Yeah, this is actually a life advice. You should never bet on something all in. You should have backup plans. You should learn how to make plan B for anything. And in case of decentralization and financial freedom and all our crypto systems, decentralization is a property of a system which increases fault tolerance by removing this one basket where all the eggs are placed. This is not a silver bullet. It is not a solution for every problem in the world. So if we will just decentralize everything, it will not work great, because decentralization has its advantages and disadvantages. For example, the main disadvantage is the lack of efficiency. So if you will take a look at some big companies or some projects that are developing quite fast, the development process is normally not decentralized on the beginning, because there is some person who has a vision and who has control over the team, and managing the development process and maybe managing other processes in our human society is more efficient when you have some person with a good vision, and he can just pass the orders to the executors. And in this case, you can achieve a higher efficiency, but in case this person goes crazy or dies or something bad happens to it, the system fails completely. So decentralization is good for systems which are designed to outlive their creators. And we can see it with Bitcoin. It works. Satoshi Nakamoto is not here anymore, but Bitcoin still exists and it works perfectly. Maybe not perfectly, but it works. And in case of smaller or newer projects for the initial stage, you still need this person to be there. So Satoshi Nakamoto was doing most of the stuff during the launch himself.
Yeah.
So he designed the system, he convinced others that it worked, he implemented it as far as I know. And in this case, it will be much more difficult if this process will be decentralized. So where the efficiency is a bottleneck and where efficiency is required, decentralization is maybe not the best approach, but in systems which are designed to last for quite significant periods of time and which need to be fault tolerant above all other aspects, decentralization is a thing, is a property that we want to achieve in this type of systems. And when we are discussing the decentralization, in order to examine if something is truly decentralized or not, we need to ask ourselves two main questions about this examinable object. First, what if some part of the system will disappear or someone will want to destroy it? Can it be destroyed by destroying some certain particular component of the system?
Yes.
And the second question, what happens if this part of the system will start misbehaving and acting against the interests of the system or some particular individuals? Because Bitcoin, as an idea, it offers me some guarantees that nobody will be able to take out my Bitcoins, like Russian banks can take out my money. And if I am a part of a system, nobody cares if I am a criminal or a good person. Nobody cares if I'm even a refrigerator. I can do whatever I want with my Bitcoins at any point of time, as long as I satisfy the rules of the network. So don't sell more than you actually have, and obey to some rules of how you are sending. And that's it. So in case of Bitcoin, there are some problems with centralization, which were introduced by the financial component of the system on instances. As I said in the beginning, Satoshi envisioned it as a global system that everyone on the planet will be part of, as long as you rented your CPU powers.
Yeah.
And when Bitcoin achieved some price, and when Bitcoin became a commodity with some market value, the business models evolved. And initially there were GPU miners, and they built their mining rigs with specialized equipment, and if you are trying to compete with them with your CPU powers, you are just outcompeted. It makes no sense for you to be part of the system. And the blockchain size increased, so in order to synchronize with the blockchain, you need significant space on your computer, and it is not possible to sync with smartphone, because in 2012 the smartphones were
it wasn't ready yet.
It was not possible for most of the smartphone users to interact with the system, but nowadays you have a wallet which doesn't even require you to have the copy of blockchain, and you can still send your assets with your smartphone without any problems. And this is a design problem of Bitcoin. It was designed with some assumptions which were not true when the system was actually implemented and it goes live. And even later, GPU miners were replaced by ASICs, and ASICs are a killer of decentralization in its own. First, you have ASIC developers, the providers of the hardware and even the software, and they are specialized equipment. Yes, everyone can buy it, but it's not a global system anymore. There are some parties who will participate in it, and if these parties will decide to misbehave, in case of Bitcoin, everything is still fine as long as the number of these participants who are trying to misbehave is not greater than 51% of the network. We maybe hear about the 51% rule and the 51% attacks, and I even did some sort of work solving the 51% attack problems for Ethereum Classic, and I developed an amendment for Nakamoto consensus in 2019, if I'm correct, and you can still find it on my GitHub. The mining equipment is quite bad for decentralization, because if the mining equipment providers will decide to misbehave, and if everyone is reliant on their equipment, they can make some backdoors in their products. And if most of the network powers will be supported by these things with backdoors, they can just break the rules of the system, and they can exploit it.
But now we have staking, we have, like in many blockchains, block producers. It has evolved, so like for smartphones, etc., it has reached a point where it doesn't rely so much on miners. But we can find still the same problem with block producers often, which is if you control a block producer, you mostly control the blockchain in question.
Yes, and this is something which is great and bad at the same time. Proof of stake is better than proof of work. If you will examine it from decentralization perspective, but it still has the same risk. So if you are examining the pure proof of stake, the first implementations, not delegated proof of stake, but the pure proof of stake, which is quite an old thing in our industry. The first proof of stake coins were there in 2014 when Ethereum was created. They are already a well-developed class of assets, and the base proof of stake is also not efficient. This is more decentralized, but it is not efficient. And this is a problem that I mentioned earlier. Decentralization is not efficient. If you are trying to build something on top of a decentralized system, it will be slow, and it is not what, for example, EOS wants to achieve, because EOS is not a financial system. It is more of an operational system. So if you will just run some sort of operational system on your computer, like Windows or Linux, and you will examine how much things are happening in the background, there will be a lot of things, even when you are doing nothing. There are processes, they run, they exchange some data, they communicate with each other, and all of the things are transactions in case of blockchain. So if you are trying to build a blockchain project with which is a decentralized programs execution environment, this needs to be highly efficient because the number of transactions that you are going to handle is greater than what Visa or MasterCard, these things are handling, because they only need to handle financial transactions, and your system needs to handle financial transactions and all the communications between the processes which are running in the background of the system, if you are an operational system at the same time. And in this case, we need to implement something like delegated proof of stake. We can just use our pure proof of stake. The efficiency is not sufficient.
Yeah.
So here comes another problem of decentralization. It is not like another problem, it's the same problem, but those providers, they control the media, they can agree with each other. It is just about the number of these providers that need to agree. If you have 21, it's quite a huge number, and if there will be just 3, they can easily agree with each other. Or if these 21 providers, like in yours, are controlled by one party, this is a game over for decentralization. This is just the end of the system if one person controls it all. And media manipulation is also a thing. So in order to the system to last for quite significant time, it needs to be the control of media needs to be counted, and this is something that I don't see that often in crypto projects, because most of the protocols are decentralized enough. Even the proof of work, proof of stake, delegated proof of stake, even if these systems offer quite significant potential on the technical level, on social level, there can be a fail, because people tend to read and process information and act on things based on what they know. And if you control what people know, you can just manipulate it. And this is what happened on maybe Ethereum to some degree. They have large communities of developers. They have many other projects building on top of them, but they have just one Ethereum Reddit, and they have just one Twitter account. And all the official information is passed down from these 2 media resources, which are controlled by the same people. So if the system is decentralized, there is a weak spot. If we will examine if it is critical for the system, it will not be critical, but this is a problem, a minor problem maybe, but this is still a problem. So if we will ask ourselves, will Ethereum be destroyed if we will just remove the Reddit and the Twitter? No, it will not be destroyed. And if Reddit and Twitter will start to acting against the interests of the rest of the participants of the system, yes, something bad will happen, some damage will be dealt to the ecosystem. Maybe eventually it will just balance itself, but this is a weak spot. So
and regarding the influence of the media, which is very important in building something that is decentralized, how do you see it happening with Dex223, for example? How do you wish for things to happen in regards to Dex223 to prevent that sort of thing happening with the control of the media and having just one organization publishing all the info and data on something? Of course, the code is going to be open source for Dex223. Many people will be able to launch their DEXs as well, thanks to you, and maybe this will achieve some form of decentralization of the code, how it's done, how everything connects together. And how do you yourself see it happening for Dex223? How do you wish for it to happen if you don't want media control over something like you described for Ethereum?
In Dex223, we are at this point we are in the early development stage, so we don't even try to solve this problem right now. We are just focusing on efficiency, and I think it is fine for this period of time that I'm just passing down my decisions to the implementers. And when the system will go live, this is a question of how much the media will impact the workflow of this project. Because normal exchange like Binance or some other older exchange that were dominant before Binance, like Poloniex and others, they control the media opinions. They have a lot of followers on Twitter, on X currently, and they have quite significant media impact. But I don't wish the account of Dex223 to be this place that forms opinions. I wanted to stay a thing that will just provide some technical advices. For example, if we will release some new calls, or if we will recommend some settings that, for example, our users can use to improve the quality of information that they can see, or to speed up it. So I want it to be more like technical support, not the general leader of opinions. And I would like to maintain it this way. Honestly, I don't see an immediate solution to this problem of media resources decentralization other than letting many competing parties exist at the same time and sharing all the information, all their content somewhere in an aggregator. So we need to build an aggregator, and we need to make some rules that everyone can satisfy, everyone can write, and based on the content that other users are creating, we will just aggregate it and demonstrate it to everyone. So in case of Ethereum, for example, the Reddit is exactly this place. Everyone can write, but they can censor it. If they will not be censoring it, they will be fine. But they can remove some articles that they don't like, and they don't have transparent rules of how the Reddit is governed. So the aggregator of information must be more transparent than Reddit, and we have a DAO. Unlike Ethereum, we have a built-in governance, and I think that this is also a job of DAO participants to make some decisions on how these resources are governed, what is considered official and what is not. Honestly, I think that Ethereum Classic team did quite well in this direction. They have a Discord, their main source of communication, and the information is mainly represented in the Discord. They also have an X account, and they pass down some information there, but this is mostly processed information already. And in the Discord, they are actually having discussions, and they have requests for announcements feature.
Yeah.
And they have some tech called Twitter Together. So they have a Twitter account which is decentralized to some degree. This is not perfect, and it's quite common that we don't have perfect solutions, but in their case, it works at least. And we clearly need to investigate the approach, and we need to learn something from them and re-implement it if we can improve it, or just take what they have and implement it in exactly the same way if we don't have any ideas of how to improve it.
Okay, understand. And so, what is your overall vision for the future of cryptocurrency as it's been today? There's going to be many challenges in the future. There still needs to be mass adoption for crypto. It's just still in its infancy, same as internet was back in the day, or the beginning of smartphones, or any technology that was about to change the world. But still, we are in the beginning, still today. And you yourself have chosen, I respect that very much, a clear path, which is for financial freedom, to build something that will prevent governments, corrupt ones, and others to get a hand over your financial freedom. And so for that, you're working on Dex223. So I'm sure you are very focused on just that one goal, but apart from that, you've been one massive, very impressive figure in the crypto space with Ethereum Classic. You've managed to navigate this space for a long time, so I reckon you have some ideas and some convictions about where, from today, going onwards into the future, we are going to be headed in the crypto space, and what is the future of cryptocurrency like, the risks, the challenges that we will face, and more. So I'd like to have your thoughts on that.
Well, I have some general thoughts about the current state of the crypto industry, and they are not that bright, honestly, because I witnessed how this industry evolved. At the beginning, there were people like me who were just interested in tech and the general idea, and currently it solves real problems for real people. And those people whose problems are solved are not interested in the tech, and they are not interested in the ideas. They just want to transfer their USDT from one account to another, for example, and that's it. They don't care what happens under the hood. They are here to do something they can't do in any other places. And there is a big infrastructure created for these people. For example, Binance and centralized exchanges, they are mainly building their products targeting these people. They are not targeting people like me. I am mostly trading on decentralized exchange if it is possible, but I still can't transfer assets from one chain to another. For example, if I have ERC20 USDT on Ethereum, I can buy EOS with it if I am trading on decentralized exchange. But normal people, they don't even care about it. They just go to Binance and make their trades there. They don't even make trades. They just exchange, for example, their cash dollars to some other assets that they need. And there are people who are interested in financial gains. So they know that Bitcoin price is growing. They want to buy Bitcoin and they want to get rich. That's it. And there were always people like this who only came to the crypto industry to buy a Lamborghini for them a few years later. But nowadays, the amount of people like me who are interested in the ideology and the background technology is much smaller than it was at the beginning, and the amount of services which create this ecosystem for people who are not part of the ideological society of crypto is much bigger, and as a result they get more financial inflows. So Binance is getting richer and richer over time, and all those centralized exchanges are mostly profitable for their owners, and they keep doing what they were doing. They keep increasing the amount of centralization. So centralized exchanges are the main problem of crypto in general. They, first of all, they can fail, and if something big like Binance fails, it will damage us above anything else. And they can mess with the money in exactly the same way as the bank can. They can make wrong decisions. Anything can go wrong. And they are prone to government control. If the government will pass some laws to them to execute, they can just freeze your accounts like banks. And all the advantages of crypto are lost if you are holding the crypto on centralized exchange.
Of course.
And they form opinions. And this is the worst thing. They have some listing criteria. They judge which project will go to the moon and which project will just stay invisible, even if their idea and potential is huge. And this is quite bad. So, in my opinion, in the future of crypto industry, we will have much more of these types of projects which don't care about decentralization, transparency, and the problem solving at all. They just care about the financial gains of their owners and they are implementing solutions which satisfy the needs of people who also don't care about decentralization. So if you will calculate the amount of people who hold their assets on Binance, it will be huge. And all those people, they don't see a difference between some bank and Binance. They don't care. If their bank would be providing them services to buy crypto, they will go there. They don't see any risks in these types of systems, even if they are centralized. It's just Binance allows them to do this, and banks don't allow them to do this. So they go to Binance because it is a temporary solution. If banks will start doing this, they will go there. And this is a trend for the past maybe 7 years. And I think this trend will continue. So maybe at some point it will change if we will witness some big crash or, I mean, catastrophical event. If some exchange like Binance will fail and a lot of people will lose great amount of money, and our whole system, our whole industry will be impacted, and it will be highlighted in the media, and everyone will know about it. Maybe for some small period of time, there will be more focus on decentralization again. But as long as the system is stable and all the centralized exchanges and centralized services don't fail, nobody is interested in decentralization. So that's how it works.
Yeah.
From what I observed over there.
Oh yes, that's what everyone observed. The big control of Binance, Coinbase, and most of the centralized exchanges over the crypto industry. And so we have Marco Namaste who says in the chat they don't care of the users till their accounts are seized. Which is, yeah, maybe something you'll describe, either Binance or Coinbase or the other, there's a massive fraud and they go down suddenly. And then there's a push for people to look for more decentralized options out there than centralized exchanges. But otherwise, yeah, people don't care and will go to the most and easiest way to exchange their euros and dollars for crypto, etc., which is the big deal. Just how do you change fiat into crypto, which decentralized exchanges often can do for yourself. But so is there something you think we can do today to prevent that future from happening? A future where Binance and Coinbase and the other centralized exchanges will have even more power over the users. Is there something that we can do to prevent the users from flocking to centralized exchanges that like they've been doing for the past 7 years, as you said, and in the future as well?
I think that we don't need to focus on centralized exchanges. In the maybe nearest future, they will stay as they are right now, but in the long run, I think that banks will adopt crypto, because this is also a trend. In 2015, nobody knew about crypto. In 2019, there were some countries who already started implementing some laws that tried to regulate the crypto industry and the crypto assets. And now it's 2024, and in many countries you can exchange fiat to crypto just bypassing the exchange like Binance. And crypto is a well-recognized industry in general, and I think this trend will also continue, and many traditional financial institutes will provide you with the services. Like you've seen that there are Bitcoin ETFs, Ethereum ETFs, and maybe in 5 years or maybe sooner, you will be able to deposit your money in your local bank and buy Bitcoin there, just like you can buy some stocks there. Normally, I don't know if you can buy stocks in a bank in your country, but in Russia it was possible. And this trend will most likely continue. And if the big banks will approach the crypto industry and all these type of services, why will we need Binance? I think that all those people who are trying to buy crypto in Binance now, they will be just pulled to normal banks, and they will leave Binance. They will be where they are mostly comfortable.
So the overall control that Binance has right now over the crypto industry will be diluted between all the banks that now have crypto support. They won't have that monopoly that they had before in the whole crypto industry. So yeah, banks joining joining the party, as we say, would be a pretty good move, to have decentralization. And I'll cut you right there because we have 1 minute left on our 40-minute free Zoom call. So what we'll do is we'll quickly recreate a room. I'll send you the new link and we'll go on from there. I'll send you the new link right now on Telegram.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll start right over from where we were. Alright, be right back everyone. Just a quick 1 minute break and we'll be right back with Dexaran. Coming right over. Just 1 minute. Well, welcome back everyone. We'll be starting over with our interview with Dexaran in about 5 minutes. Until then, I wanted to cover a few things with all of you. Of course, we are going to have our giveaway today. So right after our end of the interview with Dexaran, we are going to have, yes, the monthly giveaway is happening today. We have been selecting winners for the past month, all of you winners at the games. So we'll have first a few more games to allow everyone to have a chance to win again today. And after that, we'll go with the raffle to win $50 worth of Dex223 tokens for yourself. So this will happen yet again after our interview with Dexaran. If you like the show, also remember, join our Telegram at Crypto Consensus Chat to have all your questions answered and join the community at Crypto Consensus. Again, we have shows every week. We are also having shows in other languages for the African community, for the Asian community. And well, if you want to join Crypto Consensus and have a show for crypto in the Russian community or anything, well, you're welcome to join Crypto Consensus Chat as always. And so let's see a few things regarding Invite You today before we go further. Yeah, AEW Twitch Live, you are ahead, and you are still ahead in the wins. Let's see. The other rival you have is Akshay Gamer. So you have, for now, one more win than Akshay Gamer. So for now you are winning, yes, but Akshay Gamer is not far behind. So maybe the few games of today will go a long way. And there will be a $5 bonus prize for who has the most wins. So yes, for now you are in the lead, but careful with Akshay Gamer, who is just behind you with one less point. So again, if you want to discover more about an invitee of the day, Dexaran, I highly welcome you to go discover the ICO which is going on right now at their website, and all the information on their project is there. For all of you that may know my voice, I've been animating the monthly recaps with Dexaran every month, so pleasure seeing you yourself in the flesh for once. And again, if you have any questions, if you have any discussion that you want to have with Dexaran and the team, you can join their Telegram, which is linked on their Twitter account, on their website as well. Everything is on there. Telegram, send them an email, whatever you prefer. And so meet the team, Dexaran right there, and more. So they have also on their website the whole documentation. Dexaran produces each month recaps and documentation on everything you have to know about how the progress is going on developing these decentralized DEX using the amazing token standard of ERC-223, which is much more efficient. It offers much more possibilities with security and more than the standard ERC20 standard on Ethereum. So for decentralization, for more security, if you're interested in all that, I highly welcome you to join their website and community. Again, we'll have another monthly recap with Dexaran and the team next month. Next one will be in 3 weeks, if I recall correctly. And if you have any questions for Dexaran today, remember you can post them in the chat right now. We'll have him back in just 2 minutes now. And so, yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the chat right now, or go to their Telegram. We pick up all the questions from the Telegram of Dex223. So over the month, if you have any questions there, feel free to post them, and we'll answer them at the monthly recap. Also, a bit sorry if my voice is a bit broken today. I've been sick for the past few days with angine. I think it's said the same in English. So yeah, a bit of a different voice for Bishop today, but I hope that's not a bother. And so, for all of you that don't speak English, that's fine. The show will be published and recorded for the YouTube of Dex223. So it will be published there, and you have access now to very nice automatic subtitles for your language, may it be Russian or other languages. So again, the show will be published there, and you'll have access to the full-on translation of the meeting. So that said, again, go discover Dex223, and again, their ERC223 channel is on YouTube for Dex223, and right there you can find all the information about, well, you have a playlist for the Dex223 sneak peeks of the public testing, which is ongoing right now. You can go test Dex223 for yourself anytime now, and there's lots of videos on how does that work and more. Also, we have, of course, the monthly recaps, a nice new promotional video that we have now to present Dex223 for someone you don't know. You have this 1 minute and 45 seconds, pretty easy to share a video if you want to do so. And last but not least, if you like the show and all we do at Crypto Consensus, please do leave a follow, and also do follow our invitee of the day, Dexaran, on his Twitter account, and Dex223 on theirs as well. So let's go back to our interview with Dexaran, and let's start shortly with him. So let's go back there and start over with our interview with Dexaran. Again, if you have any questions for him, feel free to leave them in the chat. I'll be answering them as we go. And stay tuned for the giveaway also after the interview itself, with some more games to pick some winners, give a chance for everyone to win maybe the bonus prize for most wins at the monthly giveaway, and well, maybe you yourself will have a chance to win. Yeah, who knows? With just one entry you might have a chance to win at the raffle at the end. Who knows? And well, with that said, let's go back to our interview, shall we? In just a second now, let's go back. So we'll be receiving Dexaran shortly. Let's just go with subscribe. All right. So let's go for our interview. Let's bring back Dexaran, recreate the room and everything, and we'll be good to go. All right. Well, Dexaran joins once again. I'll post the links to the website and the YouTube as well, in case you might want to have a look for yourself. Of course, all the links that I'm posting will also be in the description of the video once the posting is recorded on either Twitch or Dex223 YouTube. So you can check that there as well. And let's welcome back Dexaran shortly. Give him time to join again. And of course, if you have some questions, well, we have Mark on the master. What do you think of CBDCs? Will they come for sure? If yes, will they be tradable on centralized exchanges? Very good question. We'll have that answered shortly. All right, welcome back, Dexaran. Hear me well? Everything good?
Yeah. Yes. We were talking about the Binance and the future of crypto industry.
True.
And I think that Binance and banks share the same customers because those people, as I explained earlier, who trade on Binance, they would trade on in banking apps, and they don't care about decentralization. They trust Binance, so they can also trust bank. And if the banks will try to capture this part of customers, if I had to bet on Binance or banks, I would bet on banks. Maybe Binance will at some point turn into a big bank themselves, because they have enough money, they are quite profitable, and they are big. But in general, I think that the role of centralized exchange in crypto will just disappear on its own with the adoption of crypto by the banks. They will pull out these customers and drain the customer base for the centralized exchange, and the centralized exchange will eventually disappear. Yeah. This is not the best thing to happen, because banks, they will be as bad as the centralized exchange for our industry. I don't know if they will be making such things as opinion governance, like Binance controls the CoinMarketCap right now, and they are impacting the opinions of people. Not sure if banks are going to do the same, but maybe, who knows? Or maybe this will be an empty niche, and some sort of service will emerge, like CoinMarketCap was earlier independent project, and they sold their project to Binance at some point. There were independent services like CryptoWatch, who were sold to Kraken before the trading view started supporting crypto charts. There we had our own charts service at the same time at that time. I mean, when trading view was not supporting us, and maybe there will be another media, crypto journalists, or just bloggers who will form public opinion about things. But we will be in a position where we will have an industry inside of an industry. So the crypto in general will turn into something like banking system, international banking system. And those people who care about their financial freedom, or maybe professional traders, professional traders, they are more educated about the problems of our industry than users who just came in like 2023. So those people, they will be a customer base for decentralized exchanges, because the problem of financial freedom will not go away. Banks are still banks. They can do the same with crypto as they can do with your money. And this problem still has to be solved somehow. And decentralized exchanges will be solving it for people like centralized exchange. We're solving it for people at the beginning of crypto age, I would say.
Understand. And so speaking about banks and everything, we have a question from Marco Namaste in the chat for Crypto Consensus. He says, what do you think of CBDCs then? Will they come for sure? If yes, will they be tradable in centralized exchanges? For our audience which may not know, CBDCs are the crypto version of fiduciary coins like dollars, euro, and maybe banks and governments will offer a version of it, which is the plan for most countries. Most countries like China, Russia are already thinking of having a CBDC for themselves, last I heard. But what do you think about it, Dexaran? Will we see that happening eventually? Will they try to take control of some part of the crypto market and the crypto industry thanks to that? How will that work, do you think?
Well, I think that this can happen, or this may not happen. It doesn't really matter that much for us, because we already have some sort of stable coins which are pegged to the governance currencies. So this will be just like USDT, but issued by the government instead of some teaser company which takes your dollars and issues you some tokens. In this case, you will just replace the teaser company with the government. They will just issue you tokens based on their rules of issuing their money. They can actually print money based on their own needs, and they will be able to print you tokens based on their own needs. This is no different than stable coins. I think this can happen, but I don't think it will just change anything in our industry, or I don't even think it is a new idea. It is the same as stablecoins, but you replace the provider of stablecoins by the government. And I don't even know if I trust government more than the provider of stablecoins. So this is a question, and it can happen.
It can happen.
Yes, yes, but I don't believe it will change anything. Maybe it will happen. It has high chances of happening, because crypto is just convenient, and it is adopted by the significant part of market participant, and this is a medium of exchange. So this is just a financial tool, and you have you already have cash, like paper dollars. You have digital dollars on your bank account. You see digits, and this will be just another form of dollars or any local currencies just a different form with no other properties.
Understand. So yeah, who knows? We'll see. I'm sure governments would be pretty interested in getting a part of the cake in the crypto industry by launching one. Who knows, as you said. But it won't change anything for us working in the decentralized space. And talking about decentralization, another thought was, we've talked about how decentralization can go wrong and some people can take control of a project. How do you see it happening with Dex223? How can decentralized governments be implemented well effectively and fairly to prevent a project like yours maybe to go wrong due to the party of just a few people taking control of the project through their tokens or something else? How do you want it to happen with your project?
We need to say that any ideally designed system faces problems when you let living people to be part of it.
Always.
And yeah, so we need to minimize the impact that people can bring to the system. It is designed in a way where there are contracts and they operate some rules, and no matter what people are doing around it, and no matter how the ecosystem can grow around it, the core smart contracts are the main place where the functionality of the exchange is implemented and by which it is provided. So we are trying to design the system in a way where no matter what happens outside of it, it will retain its control over the critical features of the system. This is maybe too abstract for the listeners, so I need to draw some parallels with other semi-decentralized exchanges. So we can take a look at Uniswap, for example. It is considered to be a decentralized exchange. And in defense of the Uniswap, I need to say that it is sufficiently decentralized on the technical level. So the smart contracts are immutable. The Uniswap team cannot do anything about them. They can change them, but Uniswap is a company. And they have the uniswap.org webpage. And they have some background servers that serve this UI. So when something happens to Uniswap contracts, it is displayed in the UI with the help of their servers. And if you are the government and you want to shut down the Uniswap, you can order it to shut down its page. You can shut down its contracts, but you can shut down uniswap.org. And if the Uniswap team is not going to do this, they still have a hosting provider. And the government can also issue this order to the hosting provider. And if they have the servers, even if the code of the server part is written by the Uniswap team and they can just take it and deploy somewhere else, the government can shut down the servers because the server provider is not a decentralized entity, it's just a company. Those people are running business, they provide servers to Uniswap, to someone else, and most likely it's something like Google or Azure servers. So this is a big company, and they have to obey to the government orders and rules, and you can shut down it if you want. So Uniswap is, on the operational level, is not as decentralized as we think of it. Because what is the point of having these contracts if you can just remove the interface and nobody will be able to interact with it? At some point, some other people can write or deploy a new UI. Maybe they will be just using the same code of the uniswap.org page, and they will be using the same code of their servers and will deploy the server somewhere else, and the UI will be hosted by other hosting provider, and the government can shut down it in exactly the same way by just ordering the providers of the services to
also
shut down.
Yeah.
Yes, and they can combat it in this way. Our main idea was to create two instances of the interface. One will be decentralized, and it will look like if you know how the pages hosted on GitHub pages look, they will look like this, and they will run directly from the source code, and there will be no servers at all. It is possible to implement it, but it will be quite slow. And for example, if you are loading the uniswap.org page, it loads in 1 second, and a fully decentralized page may take something like 5 minutes to load. It is not that convenient. It works slowly, and it may overwhelm your internet connection at some point. It needs to make some calls, and it is complicated to write, but it doesn't have servers, and the government cannot shut down in any possible way. So we were initially planning to have this version of interface and a centralized one as a backup version. Right now we are working on the centralized version of the interface because this is what we need to achieve if we want to stay competitive, because nobody will going to use our exchange if our page will be loading for 5 minutes and Uniswap for 1 second. So we need to kind of compete with them. And we were planning to have 2 options, one fully decentralized and one centralized with servers and implemented in exactly the same way as Uniswap's interface is implemented. Also, I need to mention that we have a governance system. We are planning to deploy the DAO, and the DAO will govern the listing process. On Uniswap, it's a big question how assets are displayed on the interface. So how tokens are listed. And in their case, they just follow a centralized approach. They have the token lists project, and they allow trusted parties like CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and some others to create token lists. They pull the data from these token lists, and they represent these assets in their interface. If there will be a different interface for Uniswap, it will work based on some different rules, maybe, but currently it works like this. So, in order to get listed on Uniswap, you need to go to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko and request to list your token there. They place some rules, and they act exactly as a centralized service, because CoinMarketCap belongs to Binance, and CoinGecko is a for-profit project. I don't know who owns it, but it is a centralized for-profit project, and whoever owns it, maybe they charge some money for listing, or they place some requirements that you need to meet in order to get listed. And Uniswap, while it's a decentralized exchange, it relies on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko to list new tokens. So it is not that decentralized on the operational level because of this. You don't endorse healthier competition around tokens if you just rely on centralized opinion leaders to list them on your exchange. Technically, you can list your token in the Uniswap smart contracts without listing on CoinGecko, but it will not be displayed on the
it won't happen.
interface, and nobody will be able to find it. So that's how Uniswap works. And in our exchange, we are implementing the auto-listing smart contracts. We are building it in the interface, and it already works. I'm quite satisfied with the quality of how it is done right now. But we are trying to configure our system in such a way that most of these problems will be addressed on the technical level, and we will not rely on people to address it, because Uniswap relies on hosting providers and on the owners of centralized opinion leader services like CoinGecko to list new assets. And we are trying to exclude these parties from the governance process of our exchange. And also we have a DAO that will govern some variables of how much we are charging for this, how much of the fees are paid, and all the financial, I would say, stuff. And those people who are making decisions that affect the financial component of the system, they will be mostly interested in it because they are the token holders. They get these fees, so they are interested in optimizing the volumes, the trading volumes of the platform and the fees. So if something allows them to achieve higher trading volumes, they can reduce the fees, and we will let the market to balance it. So I hope this is the best approach that we can take, and we will observe the results, and hopefully this is enough to solve most of the problems. But as I said already, decentralization is not the most efficient, so we kind of have to compete with semi-decentralized exchange like Uniswap, and we have to do the double work. So they are just implementing a centralized interface. If we want to stay decentralized, we need to implement one centralized option and one decentralized option. And the centralized option will eventually be replaced by decentralized because performance of all these operations is increasing, and those people who are working on the core teams of projects like Ethereum core team who governs the protocol, they are optimizing the protocol, they are advancing, and over time I believe that we will have more tools for us to work with, and we will be able to implement the decentralized options, and they will not be that much different from the decentralized, from the centralized analogs on the execution level, so that we will not have to sacrifice performance that much. But this is just a work in progress.
Work in progress, yes. But it's still a good project and a way to go about it. So of course we can just only present and execute the approximate best plan for decentralized community, as we've done, as you'll do with Dex223. But yeah, as you said earlier, as soon as we add living humans into the equation, well, things can go wrong. But we can always publish something that will maybe have the best impact, we hope. And yeah, we've had a few questions from the audience so far. One question was always a recurring one from Nico Forever. When will the Bitmart listing happen? This is a question that we've had every week at the show for the past few weeks. When will the Bitmart listing? I think there was some news about that.
Oh, well, the Bitmart receives part of its payment for the agreement, and they made the announcement already, if I'm correct. And I think that they will complete the listing after we will deploy on Ethereum. So approximately in September or October. I can't say that this is 100% guaranteed, but our agreement was that they are going to list us when we will deploy.
Yeah, from what I understood, they're very interested in the project and looking forward to adding the token to their market. So yeah, it will happen September or October. The question was already answered at our previous monthly recap anyways. You can always go look for them in our YouTube channel at Dex223 if you want some more information. The whole monthly recaps are there for all the latest information, translated automatically through the subtitles in your language. So if you have any more questions, maybe they're already been answered in the monthly recaps, please do remember to go check those out. Another question was from you village people, is the public sale live for the Dex223? The answer is yes, directly. The public sale is live right now for 75 more days on the website for dex223.io. The earlier you buy, the more chances you have to have Dex223 tokens at a discounted price. So go look for that on the website Dex223. Well, good discussion so far. We've been at it for a bit more than an hour. I don't want to get you here all day. You surely have more things to do for Dex223 and just living a full personal life. And just I know anonymity is a big question for you, Dexaran, but yeah, why not talk about quick things that you'd like to do? What will you be doing after the show? Things that don't compromise your anonymity. You said earlier that in your early days, game developing was one of your hobbies. What kind of game, if I might say?
Well, I was mostly busy with porting Linux games to Android when there were some advancements in the mobile technologies. So our nowadays smartphones are better performance-wise than the computers were in 2010, for example. So at some point, there were Nexus devices that Google provided. I don't know how they are pronounced in English, but they are larger than smartphones, and they already have some decent stats to run the desktop games. And I was porting games that ran on Linux, on Android, and you can find the Battle for Westnet game. I was developing some add-ons and some core components of this game at the early days. And I was working on its port for the Android, as I said. Also, I was mostly researching the pathfinding algorithms, and I was working with the creative assembly. If you are familiar with the Total War series of games, and I was communicating with them. I was not directly employed by them at any time, but I was doing some job for their programs. So that's it. I was trying to build my own games at some point. I was funding these projects, and we were trying to build games heavily focused on artificial intelligence. If you are researching game dev industry, you will find out that there is a general rule that the artificial intelligence in games must be a little bit better than just idle dummies, and that will be fine. But my approach was different. I was trying to develop some more complicated artificial intelligence systems that would resemble human behavior. And they will be making decisions, they will be actually learning, and my goal was to make them think like human players can think while they play games. And you may know that I'm mostly interested in strategy games, but in other games it can also apply. So I was involved in these projects. Most of them are not completed, but I hope that at some point I will finalize the strategy game that I was working on in 2016, and it's still in development. I don't have time and energy to work on it right now.
Sure, but it's coming. Nice. Well, one day we'll see. And as you said, it's really hard to do a good AI for games. We've had not so many really good AI for games, and truly, as you said, it's very hard to do one. But nice to know that you're one amongst the many game developers that truly are committed to producing good AIs for games, which are really needed. Yeah, we've had a few problems with that in our gaming days. And so you have still time to play today. Do you have some favorite games, or do you like just developing?
This is quite a complicated question to answer. Yes, because when you are trying to develop games, it becomes less interesting for you to play these games. So playing games developed by other developers is more interesting than playing your own games, for me at least. I can't speak for everyone else, but this works like this for me. And I would say that building my own games is, for me, more interesting than playing other games developed by other development teams. But maybe this is just because their games are not that great. And
Could be. Can be.
who knows?
We'll judge you very hard on this quota once your game comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand perfectly. I understand. And so, yeah, we'll see after Dex223 then. We have one last question from our community regarding Dex223, speaking of that, asking about airdrops and Dex223. Is that something Dex223 team has considered, or something that will happen? What do you think?
Well, we are currently discussing the opportunity to launch the series of airdrops and advertising campaigns internally, but we don't have the final decision right now. So just stay with us and follow us on media. We will make the announcement most likely. But this is something we are currently working on, and we don't have the final rules for this yet.
Okay, so you heard the man himself, Dexaran. All you have to do is join the Dex223 discussion chat at Telegram, which is posted right now in the chat for your convenience, and will also be in the description of the video once it's posted on Twitch and also on the YouTube channel of Dex223. So remember to check the whole recording of the event there. If you have maybe not understood everything because English is not your prime language, lucky for you, again, it will be posted on the YouTube channel ERC223 for Dex223, and will be translated into, well, whatever your language you'd like, now that the translator for subtitles on YouTube does actually a good job at translating whatever into whatever. So remember to check it out there. So maybe we can then conclude for today, Dexaran. Again, it's been a very interesting discussions, knowing about all your insight into the future of crypto, decentralization and more. So very glad we've had a chance to have this discussion for the Dex223 community, and also, well, for the Crypto Consensus one, to learn a bit more about all your insights. Very interesting about everything regarding to crypto, its future, decentralization and more. And also, well, that you have one game incoming, maybe someday after Dex223. I'm sure that many people will be eager to play that as well. Me, myself included. Being a gamer myself, I judge that game very hard. A strategy game, yeah. I've played a few of those.
When
yeah.
I will retire from crypto industry,
Yeah.
calm down and develop.
Dex223 will be a massive success. You'll have plenty of millions for yourself, and yeah, you can go play your games and develop them anytime. We hope that. At least that's the hope. Well, any closing words for our community and Dex223? Dexaran, if you will.
Thank you everyone for your attention. I was quite happy to share my thoughts about the general direction of crypto industry development. I think that it's great that there are people willing to participate in our industry, and it's great that it is growing. There are some problems to solve, and there are some bright news for us. So stay tuned and contribute to the development of the most promising technology in our age, I would say, apart maybe from some biological advancements.
True. Technological advancement, at least, yeah, that's the word. So we can expect much more from the crypto industry, and well, much more from Dex223 as well, and yourself, I'm sure. So again, thank you very much, Dexaran, for coming here today, and we'll see each other at the next monthly recap then. You take care and have a wonderful day. Thanks again for coming.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. See ya. Alright, thank you everyone. This is it for our interview with Dexaran. And I can put back the sun right there. Let's go, that will be easier. Much better. So, I hope you liked the interview, and we'll have many more with different projects here at Crypto Consensus, having some wise people about the crypto industry coming to our community of crypto enthusiasts right here to discover a bit more about what truly is and isn't in the crypto industry today. As we've discussed with Dexaran, media influencers and the media coverage overall has a big potential of influencing how you think about crypto, which are the best projects, which are not. And to counter this massive power that media has over you, well, this is why we launched in part Crypto Consensus, to have a community decentralized of community enthusiasts about crypto, and community influencers also on crypto, which is decentralized, which tries to find out what is true, what is not in this economy and crypto industry of today. And for that, we'll use a truly unique consensus mechanism called fractal democracy to choose what isn't and is. So that happens in the future. We will be maybe coming shortly. So in the meantime, if you are interested in joining up with the Crypto Consensus community, here's the link right in the description of the video as well. And do follow us if you like the interview. That helps a lot, as always. So now comes the good part, the games and the giveaway. Let's go. So for the few games that we have to play today, if you have some preference, do let me know in the chat. Do we go for some grubfish or marbles to pick out our last few winners of the day before we go into picking our monthly giveaway winners? Let me know if you have some preference, but otherwise let's go for some, I don't know, grubfish. Is it enough to play for the first game? And again, we have a pretty big list of winners for today and for the month. If you're not right now at the show, that's okay. I have most of the accounts and I can always ask for the accounts the next time. So, grubfish, let's go for it. And thank you for the kind words, Mark and Amasi. It did go pretty well. Twitchy Tide, is that a game that I don't know about? Let me check that out. Twitchy Tide, is that online? twitchytides.io. You need to enable JavaScript to run this app. I hope you're not sending me to some some weird Twitch play. Ooh, looks nice. Okay, HNFT, blah blah blah. Connect wallet. Okay. Can I just play live? Learn and play. Play Twitchy Tides, Twitch mode only. There, okay, why not? How does that work, your village people? Can I go for full screen there? Oh yes, I can. Nice. Okay. So how does it work? Do tell me, your village people. Success, it says. Alright, let's go for Twitch. Twitch channel name, Crypto Consensus. Yeah, that's it. Consensus. Okay, good music, at least I like it. Why not? Let me just cut the music from the other screen. Leaving that open. Leaving a bit of the music. No, that's it. Prefer to authenticate the Twitch channel. Authentication token. What's that on my Twitch channel? Authentication token. Well, I don't like enabling things out of the blue. I like reading things and taking my time. So I'll leave that game for now, but we'll do it next time. Let me just make sure everything's good to go and check it out first. And yeah, marbles, why not then? Let's go for one of Marvel's games or more. That's simple enough. But yeah, I'll go back to Twitchy. What's it called? Twitchy Tide. Yeah, next week we'll do that. And for now, let me go for. Wait a minute. Where's marbles? Yeah, there you go. So we have a few more winners to pick for today. Well, potential winners. So the first one looks sketchy. Every crypto game looks sketchy, Mark on the Master. But hey, well, this one does resemble a bit what the games at Wax do, that we already know about, like Grubfish. But yeah, it looks a bit sketchy. Yeah, marbles on Steam, let's go. And launching now. So let's go back to the marble screen then. Quickly jump through the intermission and let me move the stuff over here, and okay, good to go. So, marbles. Marbles? Yeah, there you are. Alright, very simple to participate, as always. All you'll have to do... yeah, what do we have for over here? Oh, Space Chase. How many times? 2 minutes? Okay. Why not? This one seems fun. All you have to... Let's play Grubbies. Of course we'll play Grubbies afterwards. We'll play through more Grubfish's games. But for now, you can join up. We're good to go. Exclamation mark play in the chat to join up on our game of marbles for today. And as I recall, we have a big list of winners for this month. Thank you everyone for joining up during this month of June. Each time you participate at the show during the months, at the end of the month, each time we have a raffle. So the more games you win during the shows, the more chances you have of winning at the end of the month. We'll do a giveaway every couple of months. So next one in August. Yep. But for now, let's see who wins this time around. So again, exclamation mark play in the chat to join up in our game of AEW Twitch Live. And it seems like Aksha Gamer is not here today, thankfully for you, AEW Twitch Live, because he was really close to you in the most wins of the month. And again, we'll have a bonus win for the person that has won the most games during the month, which is right now you on yourself, AEW Twitch Live. So a $5 bonus of Dex223 tokens for yourself if you manage to go for that. Alright. So Vijay, Crypto Consensus, myself, Kenny's great, and many others right there and ready to rumble. So let's go for the first game. Ready? Let's go. Starting in 8, 7, and you know the rest. Let's hide the interface. We don't want to know who's first right now. And let's go. So a pretty classic start for this map. Everyone going quite nicely into the funnel. Okay, but it separates into two maps between... Oh, going into just one. Will you pick left or right, just as France did a couple of days ago for myself? We'll see who is left and right here. So, okay, just finishing up, but otherwise... Oh, these are killers. Oh, yes, they come out very fast. So we may have some deaths, ladies and gents. And, oh, Adelios, how did you die already? Well, Crypto Consensus... I'm the only one there. Okay. Nico Forever is down there. Everyone has picked right. Like everyone in France as well. Well, not at the second turn, thankfully. Okay. You Village people, Vijay. Pretty going pretty nicely with AEW Twitch Live and your Village people. On the other side we have Nico Forever, which has taken some distance between me and myself. Nice, okay. Can you really jump Can you really do all that stuff, Mark and Master? I do not know, but I'm very eager to find out. Well, okay. Going pretty well, Mark and Master, and AW Twitch Live, VJ taking the first boost, and with that done, okay, we have a first win. Very tight for the next one, which is AW Twitch Live and Mark and Master. All three of you make it to the finish line and on the podium. So all three of you are now on the list, and Nico Forever being the last one. That VJ? Yeah, VJ. So VJ, AW Twitch Live, let me mark your names on the list. And VJ, you're not on the list for the winners of the month. Incredible. So you are now. Congratulations. With my sore throat, I feel like my voice resembles that one of Gary Oldman. Damn. Just thought about that right now. 56. VJ 56. Yep, there you go. And then we have AW Twitch Live with, well, 9th win at this month of June. Okay, nice. And the last one being Mark and Master, first time on the list as well. Alright, good. You're welcome, VJ. You're due welcome. Well, if it worked, better. The Mark and Master, much better. And let's go for the next race. Do one more and then some graphics games. I know which one you like. Where is it? Is it still here somewhere? Where is Cosmic Chaos? Of course, you want that one. Can I search for maps? Not there, not there. Ah, there you are. Alright. For all of you that missed the first race, now is your chance to participate then. So, join up, !play to join our second race of the day. Let's see what works and doesn't. Your boosts, jumps, do whatever you like, ! be first or whatever. Let's see, okay. Good to be back in space. Always feels quite chill in here. Where's the moon? Not here yet. There's a real orbit for the moon in this map. Quite like the extent to which they did their map. Yeah, quite nice. When was it coming? Okay, ! play in the chat, everyone. Please do join if you haven't yet. Okay, so where can I select this? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we are missing some people. Where are you? ! play. Like Kenny is great, and Kenny is ready to play as well. And Lionheart, welcome back to the show, my man. Glad to see you all back for a monthly raffle of the month of June. $50 worth of Dex223 token was promised, and here they are. But would you like also EOS tokens or whatever? I promised to maybe do a bit of both. So if you maybe don't like Dex223 tokens for whatever reason, I can also do EOS tokens for your share of the win. So we'll have $20 for the first winner, $10 for the second winner, and $5 for the third winner, and then $5 more for our bonus win of the month, which is pretty much going already to AW Twitch Live, which has a very nice chance to win so far. Yes, EOS, okay, Adelius, if you win, please do say that to me again, that you prefer EOS, that's fine by me. And Sam K, yes, welcome to the show, let's go. Alright, let's start off. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, Mark and Amasti at the last second. Nice. So, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. So, oh, third place for Marcia right now. Okay, nice. Let's follow along then. Okay, Kenny is great. Ooh, Sam K, other Leos, AW2 Live. Eesh. Of course, this doesn't mean anything. We can bump into each other at this point. But the real sorting will be, I think, right there at the end. We'll see when we go there. Exclamation mark win. Nice try, your village people, nice try. Last but not least, the boost as well. Oh. If it works, it works. Crypto consensus. Am I first, 9? Yeah. Okay. Oh, getting ready for the boost. And first, damn. Followed by AW Twitch Live going first. How do you do? What is your circuit for winning some? Am I blocked? Am I this? Never, ever. Am I also dead? Damn. Okay. We'll go back to this treachery right after the race. What the hell? This never happened to me before. Dying on being propelled to the edge of the map there. McKinney is great, also die with me. That's the sad part of the story. But still, AW Twitch Live is going first, followed by Nick of Forever. And you have quite a nice advance, AW Twitch Live as well. Mark and Amasti. Ooh, second place, but gets bumped. That's luck for you. Sam K still going second then. AW Twitch Live going pretty good. But losing speed. Nico Forever and Marco Damaste doesn't give up. But yeah, AW Twitch Live. Ooh, Vijay, how did you die? K. Sam K with a pretty good chance to win. Don't get blocked. Okay, who's the third one then? Ooh, close, close, close. Ooh, a bad bump is all you need to win, but yeesh, ash, bam. Marco Damaste takes third place then. Congratulations. And that's all for our 3 winners of the race. Quite nice. Ah, the moon is out to celebrate your win as well. So, AEW Twitch Live. Again? Yes, quite yes. But the maximum number of entries at the raffle is 3. But you're still, my good sir, you have now 10 winning entries overall. Which is quite fantastic. Quite fantastic. Very nice map. Well, thank you, Mark and Mastin. It's the favorite map from the community. So, they do choose well. We have a good community here, that means. Which is very nice. And so, Sam K, you have 5 wins, which is far from the record-breaking 10 wins from AW Twitch Live, but still, quite nice. And Mark and Mastin, that is your second win. You can still reach the limit of 3 wins and entries into the giveaway. So, still, damn, Mark and Mastin. There we go. Okay. So, 4th every time. Sorry about that, your village people. How many entries do you have in the giveaway? None? Where were you in the last few days? Where were you, Nico? Oh, your village people. Okay, let's go for some grubfish then. And we'll go back to marbles next week to pick the winners for the next month then. But quite nice, quite nice. And 4 plus 4 is first, right? Well, if you say so. I'm not very good at math, so I'm trusting you on that one. We'll see. So, there we go. Oh, back to our good old grubfish. Hell yeah! So, to enter, nothing easier. As always, an exclamation mark play is all needed to join our grubfish battle of the day. A bit more complicated than marbles if you're used to playing just marbles at the shows. Grubfish Crittercraft, it's called here. You can enter commands which will be listed at the top of the game. Commands such as dodge, moon, well, explode if you like. That's a complicated one. But yeah, do look at the top of the screen. Of the commands will be listed there. Resize as well makes you smaller, but also maybe bigger. So that's problematic. Can be. I have a macro button just for resize. That's what I like to do. A massive resize and explosion. That's just me, Bishop, for you. And so, everyone joining up. Good. Me, myself, I won't miss that fun as well. Damn. There we go. And so, exclamation mark play for the last ones. Get yourself into our winners list for this month. And yeah, that's it. Nothing is here. After a couple of games, we'll go for our giveaway for the month. Yeah. So you guys should explode far from me. No, thank you. I'll try to go rich specifically for you, you rich people. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how. Could you try to influence? Nah, where you going? If you do the dodge, you're going in circles. I'll try my best to go for you, rich people. Nah, don't think so. I'm not even sure I go exploding the first run. That's a bit hard. Second run, yeah, I'll go exploding. Lanhard, Vijay, nice. For the last ones there, exclamation mark play in the chat right now to join up into our next game of Crittercraft. Okay. Moon is to go in circle, right? Moon is to go in circle. No, wait, moonwalk is to go in reverse. So moon just makes you go in reverse, yeah? Yeah, that's it. Wasim, yeah, we were missing on the 11th player. There you go. Good to see you back at the show today. Let's go for the next one. Let's go for the next one. Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's got the music. Good to be here in our massive battle arena. And the first to go is Sam K. What am I? Resize? I'm all small. Big. There you go. Maybe if I stay small I'll still be alive, but Vijay, myself and Marco the Master and Wasim as well did die. Along with Lionheart and your village people. Well, you're not fourth this time, you're fifth. Close enough. Leo's AW Twitch Live and Kenny's Great are the three winners, but who will be the, well, literally first winner? Leo's AEW Twitch Live, how do you do it? Always there. Always there. 11th win, that's guaranteed, yeah? But our true winner of the day is Adelius. Congratulations. So you yourself, Adelius, make it to our list of winners for this month. And that's your 6th win. So 6th win already. That's nice. Far behind the 11 win now of AEW Twitch Live. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. You did good. And Kenny's Great, that's your, let's check, Kenny's Great, 5th win for this month of June. Not bad as well. Not bad as well. Alright. So, for the next game, let's go. Now that you may know or not a bit about the rules, try the commands that works best for you. Dodge, moon, whatever you like. Alright. Exclamation mark play yet again. And we'll go for our last game of Grubfish. After that, I'm starting to have a headache because of the sore throat and everything. So, damn it, I started coughing as soon as I said that. And, for hell's sake. So, let's bring back some music in the meantime. But hey, very glad we had this good, very good event and interview with Dexaran today, hearing a bit more about everything he thought and thinks about the future of crypto and whatever, everything else. And to have a good time with you all, as always. Thank you, Mark and Master. So, wow. For the last game of today from Crabfish, we'll see who ends up first. And hey, I myself will not miss on the opportunity, so exclamation mark play for me as well to join up on the fun. So, everyone has still a chance to win the monthly raffle. Everyone still has a chance to have one more entry into our contest. And we'll see right now who it is. Yo, Village people, you were 5th, not 4th. So, maybe that's a sign that things will change. That you will get into the top 3. Maybe. I do hope so. I am rooting for you. And I'm feeling nice today. I won't explode. I won't do it. I won't do it. So, we'll see. Who gets a nice normal win? Yeah, normal. You were 6. I remember being the 5th one to die. 6 minus 4, second. True, true. Very good math there, you Village people. Second is already nice. So might work. Might work. Yeah. Your Village people, that's 3. That's 3 syllables. You finished 3. That's a sign. That's a sign also. Alright, without further ado, let's go for our last game of the day. And yeah, Wasim, just in time. Alright, let's go. Good luck everyone for the last game. Let's go. And after that, we pick our winners. Good luck. Back into the arena. Who will be the first blood? First blood for... Alright, alright. That was just you for the first one. You Village people. Damn, that was hard. That was very hard. Well, it's a butchery afterwards. Oh, I'm still there. Come on, with AEW Twitch Live, of course. Yeesh! A poke to the head just for myself. That was harsh. Sam K and AEW Twitch Live, still there, still going strong. Well, this one wasn't going to cut anything. Next one might be more lethal. Or not. Okay, going good, doing good. You are very lucky, AW Twitch Live. You didn't even enter any commands or anything, so a pretty nice win. And oh man, I dodged it, but somehow appeared again right in front of the blade. Frack. So yeah, that happens. That's the random, gory, butchery things that can happen in the Grubfish arena. So, AW Twitch Live, for heaven's sake, how do you do it? 12 wins! That's record breaking in all of the crypto consensus history. Not one time someone has won so many games. So, for you today, you are officially, as of right now, our winner for the bonus wins, record breaking of the most wins during the month of June. $5 in whatever you'd like, EOS or Dex223 for yourself. Congratulations, AEW Twitch Live. We all respect your Warriors code and the fact that you've won so many games during this month of June. So the bonus win is for you. Congratulations. And after that we have Sam K with 6 wins, which is quite nice still. And after that, Crypto Consensus myself. Yeah. Nah, I don't count. So Aksha Gamer. Oh damn. It's sad that you weren't here earlier during the show. You might have had a chance to get back to AW Twitch Live. You were right behind him. Just one win behind him at the beginning, and then he took off AW Twitch Live. Too many wins. Just too many wins. But still, oh, that's the songs I use. There you go. So let's go back to our crawfish, and that's all for our winners. So you've waited for it for the whole month of June. You know what's coming next? That will be a raffle. So let me just prepare quickly our raffle. I gotta cut all your wins down to 3 for everyone. Where is it? There you go. Okay, so Kenny's great. Yeah, you have 3 wins. Action Gamer, of course, 3 wins as well. Sam K, 3 wins as well. Stu Kennedy, ABW Twitch Live, so many wins, down to 3. Okay, Atelios, Nico Forever, 3 wins as well. We have Lionheart, Kanye, the Jamal Boy, and Mark Namaste. You know what? Because you've been such a good fan of the show for all these years, you village people, I'm adding you 1 entry into the raffle. Compared to the others, which are all have mostly 3 wins in the month of June and so many chances of winning, this is not a big gesture of anything, but still, it means a lot to me for you to still be in the entry for this month of June. Really well deserved. You've been part of the show for what, 2 years that we've been going at it now. So again, thank you. Your village heart, I wrote. Nah, your village people. There you go. Alright, that's it for our raffle, which is now ready. Let's go to get it, shall we? Oh, beautiful wheel to pick our winners here. Never has it been so full. So many potential winners. So, you really want me to come last again? I don't know. There's no way you can come last at this game, at least. You either win or you don't. So, that's good. You'll take a years. Okay, perfect. So let me mark that down right now. Okay, 4 for you. And there we go. Okay, so we have 3 winners to pick. First one will be awarded $20 worth of Dex223 or EOS, whatever you'd like, and same as for the others. The second one will be awarded $10, and the third one $5 worth of whatever you prefer. So if you win, do let me know, and we'll go from there. Alright, what else to say? Well, thank you everyone for having participated to our shows during the month of June, and I hope we'll have many more shows and many more fun together in this year of 2024. The bull run will be back, and many more crypto news and good influencers and projects to receive at the show of Crypto Consensus. Please do join the discussion at Crypto Consensus chat for the evolving community that we have here, soon with its ambassadors program, election system, and much more. So, without further ado, let's go pick our first winner then. For 20, who do we have? Let's go for it. Okay, oof. This can be, oof. Oof. So, okay, let's go guys. If I win, I give away NFTs to everyone on this live. Okay, oh, alright. That's very generous of you, village people. Well, let's go then. Spin, 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 says Namako Namase. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, spin! And the spin goes, and for the first winner, for $20, we have Teke. Teke has been a part of the show for a long time now. And I don't think he is here today, but I still have, of course, his account. So he'll be happy to receive this month winnings of $20 worth of, well, whatever he'd like. EOS has been fine for him so far, so EOS it will be. And for Teke, let me check that I have. Let me check if I have Teke. Yeah, there you go. So So I have the address, and $20 worth will be going for him. Alright, second winner. Let's go for our second winner. Teke has been removed, but hey, I think the other entries for Teke haven't yet. That's right. So gotta remove them manually. Alright, second win, second place. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Down. Click the wrong space. That's anticlimactic. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Alright, second win. Ooh, who do we have here? Adelius? Yeah, pretty much sure that is going to be Adelius. Adelius, congratulations. Such a nice and endearing member of the crypto consensus community all the years that we've been here. So, gladly offering you these $10 worth of whatever you'd prefer. If you're not in the chat right now, thanks a lot, USCVM Future, then that will be yours then. Great. Let me mark that down. Okay. And for our third winner, we still have a slot for your village people. So let's see. Who else is there? Let me remove you as well. Adelius, yeah, from the list. And let's go for our third winner. 3, 2, 1. Last winner of the day. Who do we have? Can you? The Jamal boy. Or is it truly a new member of the day, Mark and Master? You did win $5 worth of whatever you prefer. Well, that was lucky of you. You did manage to score 2 wins today at the game, so that was the goal, to give everyone a chance to win during the raffle, even if they just joined today. So you even managed to secure just 2 entries, but with that you secured the win, so congratulations. If you'd like, well, either EOS or Dex223, if you have a preference, let me know in the chat. And that's it. That's it. Either post your EOS account or MetaMask address, Ethereum address, that's it. Alright, perfect. So you can either post your Ethereum address for MetaMask and for Dex223 in the chat, or if you'd like to be private, you can also reach out to me privately on my Telegram account. Whatever you prefer, you can post it directly. Let me know if you'd like me to post my personal Telegram into the chat for you to contact me directly. Let me know. But otherwise, that's it for our raffle of the month. Alright, still sending NFTs to everyone on the chat. I need Wax address. Alright. I'll take years. Yeah, that's noted at EW3's life. I already noted that for you. I'll be sending that to you on your account by tomorrow at the latest. On EOS, of course. And Marco the Master, yeah, any preference? EOS or Dex223? Yeah, Dex223. Just need your address. Right. So you can send that to me. Let's see. There we go. So you can contact me directly at this Telegram address for Marco. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you can send me your address directly there to receive the Dex223. Marco the Master. And yeah, Wax address, I had that a long time ago. I can't find it anymore, but thank you for the NFT offer anyways. Okay. So again, nice raffle for the month, and a lucky winner, Marco the Master, at the end as well. Quite nice. Let's see. So for the next week, we'll be back again for more games, for more crypto news. I haven't had the chance or energy today to cover the rest of the crypto news. Sorry about that. We'll go for a short break today and get back here tomorrow, next week. So next week we'll be back Thursday, 4 p.m. UTC, as always, to cover the latest crypto news that you have to know about to get ahead of the game in the crypto space and, well, just be an informed person, which as always is very important. And of course, more games, more selecting winners for the next raffle, and more. So again, I hope you liked the interview with Dexaran. I highly encourage you to join the Dex223 community on Telegram through their website, dex223.io. And again, very interesting project, very interesting talks with Dexaran as well. Very much liked it myself. Thanks, I rigged all the games, says AW Twitch Live. Yeah, I knew it. So many wins, you just had to have done something. You just had to. But nevertheless, I'll see you all back next week then. And in the meantime, as always, go crypto! Take care, everyone. Thank you for coming today. Bye-bye.